Hi guys, this is FFAN16 and welcome to the Let's Play episode 9 of NieR Replicant. We're headed over to the forest to see what all this dream essence is about, like what's going on. It seems to be impacting a few people. So let's dive into the game after getting the headset on and make our way and see what's going on. Alright guys, here we go. Let's head on out. It's gonna be some interesting times in this LP. Let's go. You wrote Royce a letter every single day. He's always worried about me, but I'm feeling fine. You know, while we're on our way though, we should probably get some more mutton. That lady's children, they need to eat. But first we'll take care of these shades. Alright, cool. Lots of sheepies! There's at least 5 sheepies! Lots of mutton here. Go away, I'm collecting my mutton. Oh, that one disappeared because I took my eyes off of it. The bastard. Wow, easy peasy, Captain McSqueezy. Oh, I know which way we have to go. Cool. This way. Oh, you little beggar. Just sneaking up on me out of nowhere. Oh crap, did I piss him off? I pissed him off. We gotta go. Get her done. At least he doesn't hurt me as bad as he used to. Alright, where is he? There he is. Oh, shoot. I wasn't quick enough with my rolls. There we go. I guess we were harvesting pork anyways. Boar meat! Yeah! Let's pick this up too. Broken saw. Yay! More parts to tweak our weapons with. Hunger! Ah, they got balls, balls, balls. Deadly, deadly balls. There we go. Ooh, pretty. Oh, wow. Sorry. I got sidetracked.
It sure is quiet here.
It was like, it's so pretty, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I forgot to go to full screen. I was mesmerized.
I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Like a dream forest.
Cheek.
Pretty. Dude lives in a tree, man.
Beware the words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words.
Right?
Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Uh-oh. Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
There's a narrator!
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Royce and Vice.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past week, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the forest of myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the death dream was spread from person to person by spoken words. But before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Vice stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying
said.
that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes.
Said the mayor.
I think you have.
In other words,
Said Royce.
we've caught the death dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Royce's suspicion, Vice exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the death dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace, then quickly changed the subject to who Royce had seen and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
Said the mayor.
A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Royce and Vice racked their brains, but could find no easy solution. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Vice does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Vice chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Vice looked skyward as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Royce like a contagion. That's so good, said Royce suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, the villagers told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushed a startled Vice aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Said the mayor. Some specific combination of words? What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dream, or... What the hell was it? A sheep, cried Vice suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Royce's face suddenly lit up. "I remember," he said. "Those who dream." That's what he said. I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of paper from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Royce. "That sounds right," he said, as a stray sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. "My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep." The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across the lone piece of paper. "For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease we call the death dream," he said. "I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along, but I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams." The mayor paused. A grimace crossed his face. "I should probably be taking notes or something." Vice immediately fired back. "I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dream," he said. "But perhaps we should bend your effort to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it." The mayor's hand tightened around the pencil, snapping off the tip. "I've tried to escape. From the very first moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream. I've been looking for a way out. I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I know about it." He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. "My village was beautiful," he said to no one in particular, "and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could have ever hoped to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked all the color out of our lives." Color, guys. "I just want us to be whole again. I want to be free. And I want to stop trying, and I won't stop trying until it happens." Royce nodded in agreement. "Huh? Wait a second. I didn't nod." Look, if we can be of any help," said Royce, "just ask." "Now hold on. I did not just say..." "Okay, hang on. This is Royce. Now hold on. I did not just say that." "Silence!" cried Vice. The Grimoire looked from Royce to the mayor and back again, his face filled with confidence. Grimoire Vice's face is always confident. "Thank you very much. Now see here, Mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in the dream without you knowing of it. But yet you seemed surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes?" The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawned on his face. "Oh my god," he said. You're right! I had no idea you were coming! The human imagination is a limitless engine." "The human imagination is a limitless engine," said Vice. "And dreams are the fuel. If you can dream an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, we shall search it out." "Thank you," said the mayor. "I don't know how I can repay you." "Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place." The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. "Good luck, you two," he called at the departing forms of Royce and Vice. "We're all counting on you." As Royce slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. "I saw this man once before," he thought. "Oh, where?" Royce's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours later, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, keeping confident they could get in, find the exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once he'd been forced to steady himself on a rough bark of a tree. His hands now felt small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of the time urging Royce to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Royce snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Royce leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big? He muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, click, hiss roared out at a volume that rattled his teeth. Royce slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard, Weiss, what's going on? Royce could see Weiss's mouth moving, but he might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Royce's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed his hands from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Deer, deary, 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 trick, shack, shack, as the insect symphony deemed another decibel, Royce began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The insects weren't just calling out. They were asking a question. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is idle. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced. But maybe it's the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is idea. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? The answer is a secret. The answer is a seesaw. Oh, shit, I know. Okay, 1 of it is lacking. So if it's a secret, of course, 1 person with a secret. 2 of it is idea. It's a secret between 2 people. But if more than 1 person or 2 people have the secret, it can be dangerous. Inward furious with vices left the task to him, Royce sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret. Right? Sound of the insects stopped as sudden as it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Royce like a rippled wave opening a new path. The forest rarepods are making a road for us, said Weiss with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Royce moved on with new intensity. The path offered his body relief from the undergrowth, but gave even greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on the path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Royce after a bit. Weiss span around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of this forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where the path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest spring. Smiling, Royce picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Vice. Now answer it! Vice gritted his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one is pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Your sunlight. A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight glittered through the trees and reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, said Vice softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intense intention of this place. Hey, look, cried Royce, awaking Vice from his gaze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's intended hand, Vice saw a small cottage nestled amongst the trees. That's weird. That's weird, isn't it, Vice? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Royce walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute, a solid banging, the door creaked open and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from head to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Royce. Before he could get any further, the cloaked man held a hand up and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Royce tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage this man in conversation, said Vice, it seems we must answer the riddle. Yeah, I suppose, said Royce. Well, at least it's an easy one. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but the end of the night with 3. What am I? You're a man. The mist dissolved on the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside, revealing his true identity. You're the mayor, cried Royce. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor, you know. Not. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a vision of you that was not yourself. Sorry? What's that mean? It'll make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the death dream. Now you must go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heels and slammed the door behind him. As Royce watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Royce and Vice returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to his feet and scrambled over to them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it! You actually made it back! He left his hand grasped. His left hand grasped Royce's and pummeled it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge it from the socket, while his right seized Vice by the cover and swung him through the air. God, by the heavens, stop shaking me, fool! We have not even told you if we were successful or not! The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive! I didn't think I'd ever see you again! Royce withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the death dream seal, he said. At least, I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Royce filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the three of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Royce cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second, this is crazy. Why don't we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool! Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Royce and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Vice. It is the words that control the death dream, words that allow us to move from place to place. Now, no matter how unnatural they seem, the words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breaths slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor. The first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud, long "you," and he remembered nothing more. They might have slept for an hour or a year. When they awoke, things had suddenly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener. It was clear that they had awakened from their dream. Roy shook the mayor's shoulder gently. Good news, he said. I think we made it. Oh, wow, said the mayor in an odd voice. We did! I'm back! He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading through our village, and I wanted to... Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it, but I guess that wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream. The mayor started to stand, then collapsed back to the earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked, then glanced at Royce and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to, said the mayor as a weary smile crossed his lips. You shall relearn in short order, I am sure, said Vice. For now, you shall return to your home and rest. No, said the mayor, swaying on unsteady feet. No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them. The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, then bowed his head and prayed silently. This is a holy tree, he explained when the prayer was finished. It's the guardian of our village history and memories. Superstition will only make our mission harder, muttered Vice. We should not put our faith in the gods. The mayor shook his head. Not the gods, the words. Legend says that our tree is home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse. Royce and Vice could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of place. I say, muttered Vice, this is certainly a stroke of luck. As the three of them said their goodbyes, Royce mentioned that strange man who had given them the third riddle and the mysterious words he had left them with. I once saw a vision of you that was not yourself, muttered the mayor. What in the world does that mean? Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. You know, said softly, this is going to sound odd, but I have a feeling I've seen you before, too. Royce tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Royce gave the mayor a nod and a smile, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There's something wrong about the mayor and his words. What exactly is going on here? The riddle would prove to be the most difficult one, of all.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
Indeed.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Here's my sealed verse.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
No, just a lot of reading.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
But he's got to. He's Vice. Alright, let's see where we're headed to next. I wish Kane would go into the village to meet Yona, or we could bring Yona out to meet her.
So how was the village?
Creepy.
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Shall we ride our friend? Holy crap, he keeps going pretty fast here. Oh! Thank you for the ride, buddy! Okay, let's see what Popola has to say in regards to the death dream disease. Oh, Yona, you fell again, dear. Oh, and we should probably go check our crops, too. Let's talk to Popola first, then we'll go see if we need to harvest anything.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
I agree.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too
We're fine.
hard?
We're good.
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal?
Ooh.
The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things.
Cool.
Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment.
Oh, what can I do to help?
If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days.
Uh-oh.
I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him?
Oh, good. I have to
I'll
go to
mark the
Seafront
location of
anyways.
his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to...
Got it.
Oops, sorry about that, guys. Alright. Okay, let's check our crops and we'll see where we're at. Maybe we'll head over to the seafront and check out where this contractor is. It's not good that he hasn't shown up for a few
Is
days.
it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain
I got a
this
letter. Well, let's see
Oh,
if... Okay, they're not ready
really?
yet, but let's see if they need watering. Yep. Don't want him to die. We want to harvest, especially melons, because Yona wants melons, so. This one doesn't need water, okay. Did I forget to water the first one? Maybe that's what happened. That would not surprise me. Yeah, I probably forgot to water the first one. Let's see what this letter's about. I'm sorry, chicken, get out of my way! Dear Royce, today was awesome. Popola made me this huge cake that was really yummy, and everyone in the village had been wishing me happy birthday. It was fun. I feel like a princess or something. I don't feel sick at all today. In fact, I almost forget I have the disease. So maybe you can forget about it too and come back home now? Yona. Oh, Yona just wants to spend time with you, Royce.
Black scrawls in our village now.
Been in your village for a bit, buddy. Yeah, again, like, give me some of the reports, not these diary entries. I want more of the reports from, right after the incident in Tokyo. Oh, he's not back. Oh, no, he is back. Killing my deer. Can I? Oh. I think I pissed him off. We'll come back for the spiders later. Gotta pick up the goods when we see them. Gotta customize my weapons at some point. Oh good, she didn't fall this time. Alright, where's this guy's house? You have a quest, do you?
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help
Oh,
repair
never
the
mind.
canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh God, it's over.
Oh
My
no!
life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago
Oh,
and
no.
hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
It's been a week. It's probably not good news.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine.
Okay.
If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
Yep.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone. And it's all my fault.
How's it all your fault?
Oh, God.
Okay, just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Yep. Me too.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it?
Wow.
Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
Already?
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face.
Okay, I gotta go.
Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
I realize I'm covering the text. Please leave me a comment down below if you want me to move my camera so that you can see the text better, or if this is okay.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned
I guess I
something
could put
about
myself
leaving
up in the
town,
corner.
but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If she is truly left,
Oh, then I'll
his
cover that
charming
text.
Hamlet, finding her may
Can't win
prove
for
most
losing in this
difficult
game.
indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
This should be okay.
You better watch yourself around that old lighthouse, lady.
Oh, I'm not scared of her. Okay, we're looking for a lost boy and a lost wife. Wonder if they're together. Like, I found this cute little kid wandering. Take care of him. I'm lost. Oh, the shinies. Good stuff. I don't think she's up here, but we're gonna get the spiders since we're here. And all things rain of color. Hey! Hi! Oh wait, I gotta talk to the tackle shop lady, don't I? Oh no, I did. She said she left town. But did she actually leave town? I don't know, maybe it's a red herring.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Yes. That's your first indication of what the shades are.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
Yes, indeed. see if he'll still be able to work.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Oh no, this is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God, how could this happen to her? And this is all my fault.
Why is this your fault? Yeah, I'm gonna ask you. Why do you think it's your
If
fault?
I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because
I think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
No! I wanna know why!
Honey, I'm home.
What?
Good heavens, you're a wreck. What's wrong?
She dropped her bag. Oh!
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag.
Oh,
Thank
thank
you
goodness.
So much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Sweet! Good news! 5 minutes later.
I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God,
What?
I'm
Oh my
such
goodness,
an
he's such a
idiot.
drama king.
Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Huh?
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to
Now
me?
he's in trouble.
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
Yeah, let's not get in the middle of this.
Oh, hey, I have to go pick up a fish from the fish store.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple. Ugh, you are the absolute worst.
Wow,
What?
that went to 0 to
Oh,
60.
like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang on to your bag. You, kid.
Wow.
I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife.
What? You're
right?
putting me in the middle?
Wait, you're asking me?
Oh my goodness, I have to pick? God, I need him to go and build stuff. So pissing him off would mean that he wouldn't come and help me, right?
Well, an anniversary gift is an important thing. You probably should have taken better care of it.
Oh, so I'm the bad guy now.
Oh my goodness.
Is this fun for you two? Do you like ganging up on a poor innocent woman? Urgh, you disgust me.
Oh no.
What? No, that's not what I meant.
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
Stamps, really?
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob. You there. My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
No, you threw away his stamp collection.
Pardon, but madam, I...
Both of them.
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Big talk for a floating magazine.
I see you finally agree on something.
Oh my goodness, they're still arguing. Enough already. 1 hour later.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
What the hell? No!
What do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's
Now that's gonna
great.
turn around.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Well, that just turned around quickly. I think they like belittling each other.
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well.
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first
Go
place.
catch him.
Oh, heck, the canal. We need to ask him about the canal.
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
All right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
All right, thank you, you crazy couple with matching
Heavens,
bands.
that was exhausting.
Tell me
There
about
was something
it.
else I had to do,
Anyway,
but
let's go give Pope
we'll buy fertilizer. That's right.
Care for some important...
I don't need to buy a melon. I'm growing melons. So where? Oh wait, no, you don't have fertilizer.
Thanks for your...
You don't have fertilizer. Do you have fertilizer?
We got the latest.
You do. I am broke, guys. I am so broke. We should go see the brothers and try to upgrade our weapons, but we need money for that too. So where's my spider thingies? Where are they? Oh, there they are. Got this expensive stuff. 18. I can't even get 18. This is why they make you do quests, so you get money! Okay. I'll talk to her later. But this is where we're gonna call it. Alright guys, thanks for watching this LP. We will continue on main story on the next one. We'll get the canal up and going so we could get trade on the go. I'll do some side quests so I could get some money here before the next one, just so that we can keep going without any snags. Thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to hearing from you. Like, sub, leave those comments. And as always, guys, happy gaming!